I noticed that eating more in different franchise establishments have been something that I have probably been neglecting all of my life, practically since I first started eating food. You don't realize either what you're missing or what you have not missed when you go to other different types of fast food restaurants. It is September 23rd, 2024. This is my Friday on a Monday. Did I say 60 degrees? Did I say Fahrenheit? Sometimes I talk too fast. In the San Gabriel's Los Angeles County area, you can't see Mount Wilson because of the fog, but the weather is supposed to be up in the 80s and higher for the next week. Or should I say this week. I went to Panera Bread, and just going there, I realized how much different they do things. You don't realize not only the productivity, but the service that they give. It seems like they like doing what they do. I notice how they wrap things as compared to the other franchises. They all have their particular style. But all of a sudden, I'm trying to explain something that I've been going through for the past year and still is unable to explain how it feels. They take the time to even wrap this up very fast, all their food. And of course, most of the time I go for breakfast. It's the style, it's the service, and sometimes it's the smiles. I got ciabatta, egg and cheese. Ciabatta, egg and cheese, and I added avocado for 99 cents. And of course, I got my Madagascar latte. It still only came up to about $13. Or was it 11? But just going to these places gives you not just the ambience of the place, but an ambiance feel. That's what I said. It gives you an ambiance feel that people literally come in. Maybe it's because there's a hotel right down the street. Well, seeing like people come in with the jammies. They order food, no big deal. They've probably been doing this all their life, no matter where they go. But when you get a new person like me, walking into Chipotle for the first time, seeing how that feels, comparing it to the corner bakery, see how that feels. Now I'm talking about places that got seats. Dave's Hot Chicken. What other place is there? I'm sure there are a couple of others. Oh, there have been some other places, but one of them went out of business. It was a place like the Dog House. I think the Dog House, the way they do business. And you look at the number of employees they have there, and it is a different type of feel. When I go to the corner bakery, it's another kind of feel. When I go to Winchell's, it's another feel. Especially when you walk inside. But I don't eat inside Winchell's. That's only a couple of seats. But they do have a lot of sandwiches. And when you go into Starbucks and the other coffee houses, they all have a general feel. And the ambiance that you feel, not just the ambiance of the surroundings, that does have a lot to do with it. You expect a certain type of service. Like sometimes you think that out of the 2 or 3 places that you go, one of them gives a notch above of what you consider service. As compared to the others, you have the expectations. They don't have to be a notch above, but they have to be in line with what you like to eat and how you like to be served. I think that's the main thing. So in my accountability here, Panera Breakfast, Madagascar, and therefore you can taste the difference in the coffees. The latte and I'm just going to say they cross-taste one another. Because if you drink any kind of coffees that I drink, and you try all the different ice drinks and all the different hot drinks, and sometimes when you say iced coffee, the iced coffee is not the same as the other iced coffees. They all have their particular brands, their particular roast, their particular flavors. And when one iced coffee or one establishment tastes like another iced coffee, they just do one fine little thing to make it different. But if they don't put that one fine thing in there, if that barista or the person working in the kitchen or the cash register, if they're making a coffee and they forget that one fine ingredient, it'll taste just like the other one. And I think that's why sometimes the problems arise. Now, I could have got this croissant, egg, and cheese, but I decided on a ciabatta, egg and cheese. Of course, the Panera Bread is bigger and thicker. Of course, you'll be mainly eating bread until you get to the nitty gritty. The real nitty gritty. So I would say, what is the ambient feeling that you have when you go to your favorite place or your favorite circular places, your 3s, your 4s, your 5s, your 6 different places you go to on different days? Or you just don't care, you just keep going to the same old place every single day, and that's the way you like it. I'll see you in my next video, folks. Talk to you later.